Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. So I'm going to be jumping into a video watching a load of new info about MAUER.TOTEN, a load of dev interviews, stuff like that, info about the Wonder Weapon, etc. in a second. But first, I want to just cover one topic really quickly. It seems like, as has happened actually with most of the DLCs, I think, in this game, and has happened in previous Call of Duties as well, there is a trick right now to play MAUER.TOTEN early. And so people are posting videos of like Easter eggs that they're doing, and like all sorts of stuff is basically coming out already. So I wanted to give you guys that heads up because there are inevitably going to be some spoilers that end up coming up. And if you want to avoid those and only stick with the official stuff, then you're going to want to basically be very careful on the internet in the next 24 hours. I don't know how to play it early. Like, I haven't done it myself. I haven't played the map early yet. I mean, I would love to. Obviously, I'd love to play the map, but I don't know how you do it. So I'm not going to spoil anything in this video, but what I am going to do is I'm going to give you guys that warning and basically say, sort of, you are now at risk, I suppose, of things potentially being spoiled, because I don't know if the hotfix that turns the Easter egg off is going to be something that releases with the map. So I don't know if the Easter egg is actually doable right now. So people could be solving Easter egg steps. I don't know. I just don't know. So it's just a warning to you guys. If you want to avoid spoilers, be very careful on the internet for the next 24 hours. With that said, let's just get into the video, shall we? Let's do this. John, take it away.
Filled with plenty of new content.
Sounds good.
Treyarch's newest, long-anticipated Zombies map arrives this week, and we figured it would be appropriate to kick things off with the Zombies team.
Okay.
We caught up with them earlier, and this is what they had to share.
Hello everyone, it's
Hi.
nice to be back. I think the last broadcast that Kevin and I did, a lot of things
It's a
got
bit quiet, isn't it?
bleeped out. We're very excited about MAUER.TOTEN, which
That's a
is
little
going
bit
to be
better.
set in war-torn Berlin. It's kind of
Oh,
the
wow. Okay, that's actual
connection point
just
between
straight up
East and
gameplay.
West. It's kind
Hold on. Let's back it up
bleeped
here.
out. We're very excited about MAUER.TOTEN,
Okay.
which is going to be set in war-torn
So this investigate Pat machine, this must be, I was gonna say the spawn, but
Berlin. It's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
the connection point between East and West. It's kind of the best place for a zombies outbreak.
What better place to battle the undead than a dark, stormy night? You know, everything's wet. There's
sure.
lights and fires reflecting off the puddles of water. It really sets a really eerie and moody tone.
So in terms of where we're at in the story, at the end of Outbreak's last main quest,
Okay.
the Requiem Strike team were captured by
Yes.
Omega. Everyone fell for our fake out with the exfil, and obviously the tragic shooting down of Raptor 1. I'm happy to say Raptor 1 is not dead.
yeah.
For this map,
Okay.
he's very much
Sorry, Craig. Sorry to keep pausing it on you, buddy, but there's more gameplay here. So, oh, this is the same area they were just in, right? Like, there's the phone booth, which is the phone booth from D Machine, as far as I'm aware, at least, or not D Machine, but the intro, sorry, to D Machine. And yeah, okay.
for this map.
You've got those like weird floating dudes. I don't know what the deal is with them.
He is very much going to be the princess in the castle, because if you don't do what Omega tell you to do and complete their objectives rather than the usual objectives you're given by our usual Requiem crew,
Yeah.
they're going to kill them. So I hope that means that you're all suitably motivated to do the right thing.
Players will experience
okay.
a new perk,
So you've got your radio there. Still on Investigate the Pat Machine. Ghost Station is the area. This is round 11. Okay.
which is Mule Kick. Mule Kick, this game, has really embraced its theme of excess. So
Yes.
it's just littered with various guns along the sides of it, and every time you purchase the perk, it has a chance to just shoot bullets in every direction. As you
It does look
upgrade
really
the
cool.
perk, you'll eventually access
Like, let's run that back real quick.
along the sides of it, and every time you purchase the perk, it has a chance to just shoot bullets in every direction. As you upgrade the perk, you'll eventually access all zombies drop ammo, and then you'll be able to craft twice the amount of equipment for this.
Okay, so we know what the Mule Kick tiers do. We actually got that info yesterday. I made a TikTok about it, if you guys saw that. There was loads of people in the comments being like, yo, how do I build the firebow? I was like, it's not the time, guys. But I love the fact that the machine just continuously shoots for you. I thought that was going to be only when you were drinking, but seems like it's just continuous, which is amazing.
Same cost. Finally, you'll be able to actually have a chance to not even consume equipment when you use it.
And this is the
wonder
wonder weapon.
for MAUER TOTEN. It's called the CRBRS,
This
or you
is-
can just call it the Cerberus.
Mark Mace.
I'm really excited about this one as it takes me back to my days in the arcades playing shoot 'em ups, where you get power-ups for your ship and change the way your weapon functions.
The base version has a little companion sphere. Whenever you fire, it fires. When you kill enemies, it will drop a mod kit.
Okay, just first of all, just real quick, very, very quickly. Okay, let's just back this up. Ooh, that looked really cool.
Your ship and change the way
Just-
your weapon functions.
This
Base
looks
version
great.
has
Like
a
it's
little
like
companion
got like
sphere. Whenever you fire, it fires.
all these different
When you
variants,
kill
right?
enemies, it
Wait, what is? Oh, maybe that's another variant on the floor.
will drop.
Yeah, because you pick them up, right? I was just gonna say, doesn't this look genuinely like it's just been taken from Mob of the Dead? Like this looks like a Mob of the Dead area or Blood of the Dead. Like that looks so Mob to me, which is an amazing vibe to be getting from Germany. But I mean, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
A mod kit, and then it becomes a different weapon. So the first mod kit is the diffuser. The diffuser
Wow.
has a spread shot of 5 shots at
Ah.
once. Blazer fires a beam of concentrated energy. Now the swarm will fire a salvo of miniature
swarm is
missiles
what we just
that
saw a
have
second
a bunch
ago.
of explosions.
So another thing we weren't allowed to talk about last time was the introduction of a new character called Klaus, who is very much an AI helper through this level, who has his own backstory and also, I think, some of the funniest lines that we've had.
An American-made robot with a German personality.
That was what Kevin and I were laughing about last time.
Klaus
Yeah.
is going to be a very important member of the team because there are things that only he can deal with.
Wait, did they just tell him where to go?
Personality.
That was what Kevin and I were laughing about last time.
Klaus is going to be a very important member of the team because there
What is this? What is this?
are
Is that on the player's reticle? Dude, it's hard to tell.
things that
But it
only
seemed like
he
it might
can deal
be.
with.
Do this!
Yeah.
Do that! Story of my life.
We're also introducing a new tactical equipment called the LT-53 Casimir.
What it does is it creates a black hole when it's tossed that allows you to jump in and escape. But the happy side effect of this thing is that it actually pulls in all of the zombies.
Yeah,
and
we've
they
seen that
go
before.
poof too. One of the new enemies in MAUER TOTEN is the Tormentor.
Wow, they look
Tormentor
really cool.
is a very fast suicide charge enemy.
The newest
Oh,
enemy to join our ranks is the Disciple. He's all about being in the space,
Disciple.
making the zombies nearby stronger, and trying to evade the player.
dude, is that gonna be the Pack Punch? Is that gonna be what it is? The Disciple. I've only just putting this together.
He's
but
all about being in the space.
is he gonna basically just beam all these guys and then that's gonna like activate the pack, or he's gonna come out of the pack maybe?
Making the zombies nearby stronger.
Because that's the Pack
and
Punch,
trying to
that
evade
purple
the
thing
player.
that we just saw.
He floats above the zombies, so he stands out, which the map really takes.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite cool having an airborne.
Tanks or vehicles.
Like-
Another enemy that
Limbed
shows
enemy.
up in MAUER TOTEN is the Krasny Soldier.
Okay, yeah.
Now, this
we knew
guy
that.
is really well suited to the ups and downs of this map.
I think players are really gonna notice the verticality. Players are gonna be able to move
Verticality.
from the rooftops all the way down to the GO station.
Down there are these like flaming trains that are full of zombies, so you got to watch out.
Up on the surface, we'll have zip lines that'll take players up and down between
Okay,
the
cool.
streets and the roofs pretty quickly.
Hopefully they are better than they were in Outbreak, because on Outbreak you get one hit when you're on a zipline, you get it cancelled. You just get left in the bottom of the bunker. So fingers crossed they're a little bit more forgiving now.
As with every new round-based map, we also introduced new challenges unique to the map,
Valentina?
really tying into the intel that we're delivering.
I doubt you realize what she has done.
Okay.
We also have another Dark Ops challenge tied with the main
Just a message for Treyarch. Can you please turn up your audio when you post a video? It's so quiet.
quest.
A new feature we're adding to all round-based maps is dynamic wall buys. Every
Okay,
5
yeah.
rounds, every
These
wall
are
buy has
cool.
a chance to increase its rarity, all the way up to legendary. So when you get to really high rounds, all the wall buys will eventually become legendary.
We are going to be bringing some new health.
Okay,
changes to
train,
zombies.
run over a zombie.
So what we did was we lowered the health cap across the board. You're going to be able to effectively kill zombies at the highest.
Damn, that
rounds
beam looks
where it
strong as
feels
hell.
good.
Oh, it's round 22,
We're
so
also adding Weaver as an operator. This is Weaver when he'd recently lost his eye. And this is the version of Weaver that you're going to be able to play as. He certainly appreciated not just being sat behind his desk watching other people do all the
It's so weird. It's so weird having Weaver from the past as an operator. So, like, we're going to be able to have Weaver talking to Weaver. My poor storyline brain. I mean, I'm like, okay, whatever.
We're going to be bringing Rush to Onslaught and an entirely new limited time mode called Onslaught Accelerated, which is going to be the most frantic version of the mode we've seen. The orb will constantly be moving and never stopping. The orb waits for nobody, so unless you're killing them efficiently, you're really going to get overwhelmed fast.
That sounds good.
To add a little something to it, as you kill zombies, the orb moves even faster.
We all know that people have been eagerly anticipating a new round-based map for quite a while, and we've been working very, very, very hard on it. And we really believe that when people finish the main quest in this, they're going to be shocked, and they're also going to be very excited about where we go next.
Okay. So that was an interesting little thing for them to squeeze in there, because there have been people saying, oh, MAUER to Toten's the last DLC map, which it clearly isn't, because we're going somewhere next. There is one more map after this, guys. Don't worry.
While Zombies serves up quite the undead update, multiplayer is also bringing the heat with a...
No, it's not. No, it's not. Right, well, what do you think, guys? What do you think of the gameplay? I think that there's one thing that I've got to say about this, and that's that before, like, when we just had the trailer, like, all these shots, right, look really dark. It looks really, really dark and gloomy, but the pretty pleasant surprise that I have is that, look, it looks pretty well lit. Like, even in a tunnel here where you'd kind of expect it to be pretty dark and not to really be able to see too much, and it to be one of those kind of corners you can really easily get trapped in, kind of feels like, look, there's just light here. Like, the light isn't in the tunnel, but they've just lit it anyway, which is really nice, to be honest, because even though it's, like, less realistic or whatever, I don't give a damn. I just want to be able to see, and it seems like everywhere is, like, a pretty good level of visibility, so I'm happy about that. Like, even in this little tunnel, there are also... Now, they don't have their flashlight on there, but I was going to say they did in that previous shot, so maybe that's going to come on a lot more frequently as well. But, like, on the whole, look, it just doesn't look that dark, which is really good. That moon is doing a lot of work for us, so that's good news. So yeah, let me know what you think of the gameplay, guys. I'm really looking forward to trying this out and obviously streaming it and streaming the Easter egg hunt with the boys as soon as we can possibly jump into it, whenever that might be. All right, so thanks for watching. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye for now.